Okay, right. Okay. Okay, now I'll show you the image. Now this is the original image. Let's say I have to stretch. I want to stretch it now. Let's say I put edit. Watch what happened now. Now down here I stretch like that, and then I stretch it like this, and I put it up. Now, by the mathematics thing, what we are learning, this image is not similar. You know why? Because his face become broader. You know. You know what I mean? So when you do broader, this is not him. The image is not the same. You see, we can make that. It become a different person already. You know what I mean? So so when we do similarity, what happens is we can enlarge the image, but it will stay the same. You know what I mean? It just become big. The image is just bigger, but it's not distorted. This one is considered distorted. You get what I'm saying, right? Yes, huh? Okay. So now we go to here. So there's two ways of checking. You must remember, one way to check whether the image is still okay is all angles same. You may want to write down this one. Okay, all angles same. Okay. If you know all angles are the same, confirm the image is still the same. Or number two, there's this thing called the ratio. Remember we talked about the ratio, and what is it? Okay, big over small side, big side over small side. If there's all three sides when you divide, you get the same number. Okay, so down here now, this one, do you think this image is similar or not?
Similar.
Similar, okay. You see down here, this one is 1. So let's say now I divide big over small, 1 over 1. I get 1. But down here is 3, you know. Down here is 2. 3 over 2, I get 1.5. So the ratio is different. So it's not the same. Okay. If let's say you enlarge nicely, when you take the bigger image divided by smaller image, you will get the same ratio. The same number, the answer will be the same. So now, these are the two things only. Okay. So now down here, we go through one by one. Okay, we go through question B. Question B, you try to see whether can you find the sides. See down the sides. You look at the sides on here. This side 8 cm, 8 cm. So this is similar. That means these two angles are similar. Can you find this angle? Can you find this angle? This one similar. So this one 69. Can you find the last angle? Use your calculator. What's the last angle?
Only 69.
This one 69. Because these two are the same. There, 8, 8.
Okay. Close to 42.
Okay. You see down here 42. Now the triangle on the left is also a isosceles. 42. So below must be 69. You take 180 minus 42, you will get 138. Divide by 2, you get 69, 69. So now, when all three angles are the same, confirm similar. Confirm similar, yes. Okay. Now down here, we don't have enough angles. We cannot compare the angles. We cannot compare. Okay, so we have to compare by ratio. So what I want you to do is, you check now. This one, you take longer side divided by shorter side. What's the number? Answer. Longer divided by shorter, longer. What's the answer that you get? Is it the same? 30 divided by 20. Then the next one is 45 divided by 30. Then 63 divided by 43. Is it? What's the answer? 30 divided by 20.
10.
Huh? 30 divided by 20, no.
Oh, 1.5, sorry.
1.5, okay. So 1.5 down here. 45 divided by 30,
1.5.
1.5. 63 divided by 43,
1.5.
1.4 something.
Yeah, for something.
Okay, so can you see now this one down here? These two are the same, this one not the same, so it's not similar. It may look similar. If it's similar, when you take the longer divided by shorter, for all the sides must be the same. So there are only two methods, right? Only two methods. One is to do this number divided by number. What do you call this? You call this the ratio method. And the other one is the angles. If you can show that the angles are the same, confirm they are the same. Okay, these two here. There's no other method. So down here now. So what I want you to do now, they tell you now, they already tell you now, is similar. You don't need to question it's similar or not. What you need to do is you need to know, from small to big times what number? That same number, you want a big to small, you divide. So you got to find the number. What is the number? You must find big divided by small. Can you find one side can big divided by small? What is it? Which one you can divide by small?
8/4.
Good. What's your answer?
2.
Okay, so you remember this number is very important. From small to big, you want to, let's say now from 3, you want to go there, you just times 2. From big to small, you divide by 2.
Right.
Okay, so what is X, what is Y? You calculate.
X is 6 and
Good.
Y is 5.
That's all. That's easy. Is that easy, right? That's all. Easy, right? So you notice that all of them, it got to be consistent now. Okay. If you are going into editing in the future, post-production for film, you need to know a little bit about this ratio lah. Although the program already have the formula inside, but the program when we use editing software, Photoshop and all, they are using all these mathematics. Okay, we try the next one. But you must arrange, I'm suggesting you draw it to make it the same, because you must know which side is to which side. Otherwise, it can get confusing.
Angle DEF is 75.
Well done. Well done. So actually, when we draw it, DEF is like that.
The length of DF is 7.
Length of DF is 7. Hold on. DF is 7. No. Down here is 3. Down here is 5.
Yeah.
Now we use DF, we don't know. No? So you must take the bigger divide smaller for the one you know. What's the ratio? What's the magic number?
1.3333.
Good. Okay. If you do 1.3 only, you won't be accurate. So I suggest you put 4/3. This one is totally accurate. You use a can. You want to find the bigger side, you times this number. You want to find smaller side, you divide by number. Where's the tissue paper? Oh, yeah.
DF is 5.4.
Okay, 5.4. Okay, the other side. What about the other one? Then let me. 7.
BC is.
Well done. 5.4. Okay, you do that? 7 divided by 4/3.
Then by 1.3.
Once you put 1.3, not so accurate. Because this is 1.33333333. You try now, 7 divided by 1.4/3. You try, see what's the answer.
5.25.
That's not what was your answer? 5.3. 5.4, right? Can you see there's a difference? Why? Because down here, this all these numbers, the many thousands of threes, it actually have a value. That's why it's better if you get a fraction like this, never ending number, you leave it as a fraction like that. You get what I'm saying? So that you don't round off here. Don't run unless your answer you divide your 1.3, you use that number. But if you get a never ending number, let's say 1.111111, then I suggest you use the original fraction. What is it? It could be 9/8 or something like that.
But are you supposed to change the 1.111 to 3SF?
Into what? 3 significant.
3S.
Okay, only at the last part when you answer the question. 3 significant figures. Then, but while you are doing the working, you want the most accurate answer. You get it, eh? Okay, what about length BC? Do use the same thing. Use 4/3. BC.
6.666666.
Okay, 6. Now this one, because it's the answer, you can do your 3 significant figures. 6.67. This one no problem. Okay, but in the middle of doing that, in the middle, because we are using this as a number in the process of the working, so it's safer to use the most accurate one. This one now, you got to be very clear what is what. So if I were you, I redraw the smaller one somewhere down here. Then I label it like that. I'll draw it like that. Like that. Then I ask myself, hey, what is what? What? Actually, you can tell from here, as I mentioned earlier, yesterday. You got to ask yourself, what's the ratio first? After you redraw, what's the ratio? This one you can give decimal. They give you the answer. You can even label on this screen, right? If you want. You want me to label? You tell me what to label right on here.
So I label myself.
Okay, yeah, you label yourself. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna check now. You know how I check? I'll show you. Watch. The first one must correlate to the first part. A must correlate to G. So this one must be G. The second one is B, right? It must be F. Down here must be F. Can you see what to do? The third one is C. C is here. It must be E. And the last one is D. It must be H. So actually the way they write, they really tell you it's connected down here. A is to G. You get what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? So you can use it already. Well done. Okay, good. So you can find already.
So do I take 75 over 50 or 40?
Yes, can. You try both. You should get the same ratio. How? You get 1.5?
Yeah.
So to answer to the question, if they already tell you like this similar, you can take any one you want. Because the answer will be the same.
Y is 45 cm.
Y is 45 cm. Good. Okay, what about X?
$32.
Well done. It's easy, right? Right? Once you get the hang of it, it's not tough lah. So, okay, we try now. We move on. Now the same thing now here. Same thing. Because they already tell you similar now. If they ask you to prove the similarity, you got to use the test for the angle or the ratio to test. But they're not. They are telling you similar already. Okay, you try now.
Do I still have to change it to the fraction?
You see, is it a never-ending number? You try. You check. If you get a never-ending number, then you put it as a fraction. I also gonna try.
1.2.
Yeah, never-ending number, right?
Yeah.
So now you write your fraction because this one got decimal. Never mind. You just write your number as your ratio as 8.4 over 6.8. You leave it like that. Okay, because you want the most accurate answer. If you go 3 significant figures and only one, you miss out.
It's times right here, like 1.4.
If you are from small to big times from big to small, divide. You want to find y, is it, or x first?
For Y is 1.73.
Well done. Well done. Okay, that's the correct way of rounding off. The 9 you plus a 1 to the 2. Okay, because of 9 you plus to 2, right? So 1.73. Correct. Well done. And what about x?
X is 3.16.
Okay. Well, so you see, once you get the hang of it, you find it is chicken lah. So whatever it is, whatever maths concept you are stuck with, please don't feel it's too tough lah. Okay. I don't plan to teach Sec 3, but maybe for you alone, maybe I might consider lah. Just for you alone. Yeah, but for the rest, there's not going to be a Sec 3 class. Okay. So, but you do your best lah, because maybe you're in the process of improving. So I feel that we didn't finish the process from P6. You know, I mean, maybe we didn't have enough time, and then Sec 1 I wasn't there. So I feel maybe I owe you one lah. Okay, so but you decide so lah. End of the year you decide though, and then I will speak to your mom lah. Okay. You try now this one. You need to draw it and don't be tricked. Which one is bigger? Which one is smaller? You got to be clear. You got to compare which one is bigger, which one is smaller. I will draw the image below. You decide now which one is bigger, because if you don't know which one is bigger, which one is smaller, then you don't know whether to times or divide. Okay. They give you this one is 35. You decide now. Is A bigger? Okay, we call this A lah, or B bigger. Which one?
B bigger.
B bigger, because it's 35. but this is only half, you know. This radius. If you stretch it to make diameter, how much is it?
Is it 21 plus minus 21?
Yes, must. It's like this one is part of circle the radius. So this one is from here to here is 21 only.
A
So
is
you have
bigger.
to be A is bigger, right? A, right? 42, right? Now you got the number to divide by. You can find. You can find already.
Uh, 1.2.
So you will get a fraction, or you can get a decimal. I think a decimal. A
1.2.
1.2. Okay, good. So you can straight away score your goal now. From B to A, do you times or do you divide? Be careful, huh? You must remember what you decided on big and small.
H is 25.2.
Well done. That's it. That's all, Ryan. It is that simple, you know. Okay, so yeah. All right, we move on. Okay, this one. This one is a little bit tricky. So I want you now, we because some students, they don't understand that this shape is not similar to this. This small shape is similar to the whole thing. So we have to draw down here. You label okay, no, or you label or you want me to label also, okay, no problem. Down here. This one is a small one, and then now this one is the big one. You have to label carefully, you know.
Yeah,
Okay, you can label.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, label the value lah. No need to put ABC. I will put lah. This one B. This one I'll put. That one you label, yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, good. Okay. P, well done. Okay, now. Only one thing, Ryan. The whole thing is it Q? It is the whole thing is Q plus 43, no? So you must add down there also. Q plus 43. Can you see now? This whole thing, this is where students make mistake. They put the Q down here. Q is only from here to here without the head. You have to add this for you. So you put plus 43 down here. You understand that part? You don't understand. Okay, never mind. Okay, down here, you see down here, this part down here is 43. This part you understand 43, yeah? The Q is only this part, you know.
Is it because it's connected?
Yeah, it's connected, yeah. Q, you see down here, they say this is Q. This is 43 is here. So now we draw the whole thing because we cannot draw this because this small one is not similar to this one. This one got 3 sides, this one got 4 sides. This one is similar to the whole thing. So that's why you have to add both. Are you okay? Okay, you try now. What is the, okay, P, you know what's the answer, right? P? You just tell me what's the answer.
83.
Okay, good. Okay, so 83. So now, can you tell me what's the ratio?
32 over by 16.
Okay, what is it?
2.
2. Okay, so very simple, 2. Now they ask you now, they want to find what is Q. Now from small to become big, what do you do?
Times by 2.
So what's your answer?
86.
86. Now you have equation, you know, like that. You got to solve this. Q plus 43 equals to 86. Because you tell me that now when you times by 2, this thing is 86. Right? So you find out what's Q lah.
Answer is 43.
Answer is 43. Well done. That's all. You know there's Akila and all that from Express. No, even she's confused. So now you can get it. Alhamdulillah, very good lah. Very good, very good. Okay, how much you scoring for Malay?
Quite bad because I'm in Express Malay.
Oh, express Malay. So some subjects are express, some subjects are normal academic.
Yeah, I take SBB Malay only.
That's BB Malay. Okay, okay. At home you speak Malay? Not?
Yeah,
To who?
to my family lah.
Mother and father.
Mother, father, brother, sister. My nenek all.
Even brother and sister speak Malay?
Yeah,
Really?
sometimes lah. Sometimes.
Okay. Okay, okay. All right, okay, great, great. Okay. Now this one you must do like what I did just now. I can draw the thing separately and then you got to label lah. Because otherwise you might get confused again. No? Okay, so I draw this one as one. This is a smaller one. You can label this is ABC. Okay. Again, they tell you it's similar already, so we don't need to prove that they're similar. Then this one is the bigger one. Okay. So P, Q. Okay, you label. You label a thing, then you will be able to. Okay. All right, good. Well done. The other side. Okay, remember what we learned from the previous one. Well done. Well done. Okay. Correct. Good. And the last one? Okay. No, there's nothing there. This one now, the whole thing is X. Correct? Can see, no? This one whole thing 21. This one, the whole thing is Y plus 21. This one whole thing X. So, okay. So now you got to find ratio now. What's the ratio?
The ratio is 28 over 42 over 28.
Okay. So what is it? 1.5. So you can use 1.5 straight. Don't need to use the fraction. And then now you want to find X. Can you find X?
Find
X first. X easier.
0.5 times by X.
Yeah. No, 1 point. You want to find X from small to big.
Divide.
No, here now. You got this one. This is BC.
Oh yeah.
To the thing, right? How much?
31.5.
Okay. So this one X got no problem.
Yeah.
31.5. The one that is going to be a little bit challenging is this one to this one. So you tell me now, small to big, you times what? 1.5. So the answer for down here, what is it equal to? You take the Y and times by 1.5. What do you get? 1.5Y.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you write the equation like that. It's equal to like that. And then you solve it. Can you understand? Down here. You times by 1.5, you get it, and then you can solve.
It's 22.5.
22.5. You got so fast. Okay, wait. Now this one is 1y, you know. I bring over 1.5y. Okay. You minus y.
Minus Y.
Minus 1y, right? Y I bring over, become minus 1. Equals 21. You cannot take, you cannot just plus this to the 21. So now here is 0.5 now. Y equals to 21. Now you got to find out what is
it minus?
Down the first one now here is minus. Because you are
21.5.
But you cannot combine these two, you know. This now is number. This one is algebra, you know. Cannot combine.
I have to time check.
Okay. You once you minus 1.5 minus y, you get 0.5y equals to 21. So you ask yourself, let's say 3x, let's say, equals to t. How do you find x? X equals to
X equals to 10.
10. You take 30 divided by 3, right?
Yeah.
So you do the same thing.
Itu.
42. Yes, that's answer. How you okay not? You must follow the
A bit
process.
confused.
A little bit confused. So okay, so now okay, halfway through while I was going through this part, you lost your confidence. You know what happened as you are the winger, is it? You're saying you are
Right back. Right back.
right back. If you lose confidence halfway, they are attacking. You know what happened, right? In your mind, you ever happen?
Yeah, good.
Then you feel they're gonna score a goal, right?
Yeah.
And then you feel you want to defend, and so inside your heart you feel, Alamak, what's the purpose of defending? Because I'm gonna. These are all the emotions at play. Same thing. So down here now, you just remember, in order to find any one side, if it's you want to find the big side, you times by 1.5. Then by times by ratio. You want to find a small side, you divide. So down here to here is very easy, right? To find x, you want to find bigger, times 1. Down here now, down here actually, even if you divide this by 1.5, you cannot get the y also because you do not know what the y is. So you have to form equation. So we times this by 1.5, you get 1.5y. First step, we take y times 1.5 because now we want to find what is the bigger one in terms of y. Oh, I get 1.5y lah. You see, I don't understand. I never done 1.5y. Okay, we try lah. 2 times y is 2y. You agree? Right, yeah? 2y. 3 times y is 3y. So 1.5 times y is 1.5y. 1.5 means 1.5. So then this now is also equals to 1.5y because you just found out you times 1.5 is the same. Then you bring over the y, you minus the y. This one is 1y, you know. Y means 1y lah. So when you minus, you get half y here. Half y or 0.5y is equals to this. If you want to find the full y, you must times by 2, or you can take 21 divided by 0.5, you'll get answers. Okay, maybe never mind. We move on. We move on. We move on. Move on. Sometimes it takes a longer time for it to click now. You know what's to click, right? It's like, someone tell you a joke, then you do not know what you mean. You don't laugh at first. You go inside MRT all alone, you start laughing. That's when it clicks. That's when it clicks. Maths is like that also. Not only maths, things in life, many things in life. It's like that also. Now you try. So, okay, I won't tell you anything. You try.
Can you write down the triangle?
Okay, sure. So I draw the two triangle. This one is A, P, Q. A, B, C. Okay. Okay. Okay, just hold on. Just let me see what they write here. You see, they did not. They did not give the whole thing. That's the problem. They didn't indicate properly. Okay, this can be the whole thing, but I got a feeling it's until here only. I got a feeling.
Like X. Can I put X here and Y here?
Maybe put X here because they asked you to find AP, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we put X and Y. Yeah. Okay, good. So now down here now is 10.9 plus X lah. You agree? Because the whole thing. But this is a mistake on the part of the book lah, because they didn't say 10.9 until where, but we assume lah. So now you do the same magic. This time you may have to retain the ratio as a fraction because I think if you divide this number, you get a long number. Okay, you got to retain the ratio as a fraction. Too long, number.
So I take 16
Okay.
over by 7.
Yes, okay. So you keep the ratio there. Don't need to, you try to divide, you get a very long number. So we keep it for accuracy lah. Okay. So now what you gonna find? Can find y first. How to find y?
1.6. 116 over 7 times by y.
No, you want to find y. In order to find y, smaller go to bigger.
Oh yeah.
Correct, eh? Wait. Yeah, correct. The whole thing, and the whole thing is y, The whole thing is y, okay? Yeah, correct. You times.
It's 16 over 7. So I take 6.3.
6.3 is down here, right?
But they say find the length of QC.
Yes, QC is only half. So you need to find the whole thing first, then later you minus 6.3, you get the balance. You get it? You find the whole thing from here to here.
Oh, yeah, minus 6.3.
Minus 6.3 because
okay.
yeah.
Equals to 8.4.
But in total you got 14.4? Yes, then you
14.7.
14.7.
Yeah.
You try again 16 over 7 times 6.3. I get 14.4.
Oh yeah. See.
14.4. Then 14.4 minus 6.3. What do you get?
8.1.
Okay, 8.1 is correct. So you have already solved that first one now. Now, the second one you got to do like the earlier one because this is x. Then you have to times by the, you know what to do? You try. You got to form the equation now. The smaller one times this ratio is equal to the 10.9 plus x. So you know what to times, right? What should you times? X. So okay, good. So what do you get? X times 16 over 7. Can I just say like that? 16x over 7 can also equals to 10.9 plus x. So now what do we do to the left side? We want to get rid of the 7 down here. What do we do to get rid of the 7 down here? Times by
7.
Times by 7. Down here, whole thing, you must also times by 7. Whole thing, you got to put a bracket, put a 7 out. Then you try to see whether you can solve it. You try to solve it. Can, huh?
Equals to 16x.
Okay, 16x equals to how many? 10.9 must times 7 also.
76.3
plus how many x?
plus by x plus by 7x.
No, 7x. Then what you going to do to 7x?
Plus by 16.
Bring over the other side, become minus.
Oh, yeah.
Bring over the other side, become minus.
Yeah. Equals to 9x.
9x. So 9x equals to 76.3. So what is x equals to?
Divide by 8.7777.
8.4. So you can 8.48 can so now you know that x is 8.48 here. So you already got the answer that AP is 8.48. Finish. How is it?
Okay.
Okay. Have you done this not in school? You
Yeah.
remember? Yes, right?
A bit. A bit.
A bit. So what you can do is your previous worksheet all, you can just take it out and then do. Then you look and compare what you did before and now. See, alamak, what was I thinking? It's okay. This process is, it will make you feel very good, you know. It will make you bring you a lot of realization, but it's up to you. Raiyan. If you want to progress faster, you got to do that lah. Okay, we try this now. You got to draw. Okay, I draw the two triangle. I think which one is, you agree that this one is smaller? Because this one 17, this one 13. Smaller. So I draw big, small. First thing you do, I want you to label the ABC and DEC. That's the first thing you need to do. This one is the 17 one. Okay, now you got to label. If you label wrongly, habis lah. This one is the 13 one. Can you label the A is where, the B is where, the C is where, the D is where, E and C where? You label that first. We check that first.
I have to label out, right?
Yeah, label the A. Where's the A? Is it here, here, here? Where's the B? Where's the C? You label the only the all this all this. Then I will check, I will mark whether you're correct. Okay, good. 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 Okay, what about this side? Okay, you label, okay, never mind. 15, good. 8, good. Okay. The other side. Remember, remember what I told you this, Yeah. Remember that? So where's your D? Yes, you follow the A, good. E, what about E? Where is it? Where do you follow? Yes, well done. I think you are getting the hang of it. Now you understand. Can you see now? It's actually quite simple. Once you know that, C is the same. C betul lah, same lah, same, correct. Correct. Good. Now you know, you just label the other parts. Any other parts? Only 13. And H is what? CD is H. Down here is H. Okay, you solve lah. Find the value of where's K. You don't K is okay. K this one later lah, later. This one you must find this side lah. This is 8 plus K. You agree na?
Yes.
Okay. So later you okay. You find the H first lah. But first you tell me what's the ratio. And this ratio.
17 over by 13.
Okay. Is it a long number or short number? The long lah, cannot lah. So now because of that, you must keep the fraction.
Times by H.
Times by H. Okay. But now H is smaller, you know. So you want to find
Divide
small. What divide by what?
17 over 13 divided by H.
But you divide by H, you won't be able to find H. H corresponds to 8, you know. If you want to take from smaller to bigger, you take this number, you times this one.
Yeah.
If you want to take bigger to smaller, you got to divide.
Yeah.
So what, and you're correct, because you want to find the smaller, you have to divide. What divide by what?
Is it 8 divided by 8?
Yes.
17
Yes. Yes.
Answer is for H is 0.16.
Cannot be, something is wrong. You take 8 divided by 17 over 13.
No, I take 17 over 13 divided by 8.
No, there's no number. Okay, this is magic number. Remember magic number?
The answer is
Ah,
8.12.
okay, good, good. So you remember, this one will always be divided by or times by. You either times this number or you divide this number. Don't switch side, switch side, go haywire. Okay, now this one same thing, 15. Can you reduce it to find out what is this length here? Do the same thing. EC lah. We want to find EC. How to find EC? Same thing. That's why 8 divided by this one, right? Get H, right? So do the same thing. Confident, confident, confident. Are you having pimples? A lot or a little bit?
A lot.
Are you touching them?
Yes.
Are you pressing them also?
Sometimes.
Then they will spread. The best way I know is very tough to control, is not to touch, but very few people are able to do it. Anyway, okay. And you know, when you use hot water, this is a little bit of science. The pores will open up. You use cold water, it will close up. So let's say you wash yourself hot water and your hands are dirty, the dirt will enter inside. So sometimes it's best to wash cold water, the pores close, then yeah, even your hand a little bit dirty, not so the holes are closed. That's what I was told by my teacher in secondary school long time ago. Can you imagine? You can still remember. Anyway.
Yeah, but you still wash your face now.
Yeah, I do. But my face, so I bathe about 3 to 5 times a day. Because I'm always perspiring. Always perspiring. And then I think you know, right? I think I tell this to the boys always. You know, hot water, you cannot use so much in the thing because where your balls are, you know, that's the production of the thing. So if you enjoy yourself having hot water or very tight underwear, you're going to have problem with fatherhood later on. Not so tight lah. You want to be superhero, okay, but a little bit, and not too hot. No. Because some boys they like shock, then low sperm count. You know, this happens. This is the problem in modern day society. Okay, now down here now, how to? I cannot tell this on the class. On the girls down there, they think I'm chico lah. Well, yeah, but Shafi must know. Yeah, sometimes we all don't know. See, I also didn't know many things. And then some adults, they tell us nonsense. So you know, you want to find that down here, you have to divide. Same thing lah. 15 divided by whatever, you get this thing. You try.
15 divided by?
This number still lah, 17 over 3. You get the whole EC. Because you're going to want to find smaller. Correct?
11.7847.
11.47. So the whole thing is 11.47. What is K?
K is 11.47 minus 9.
Yes.
3.
Alhamdulillah. Well done, that's it. Not too tough. Not too tough. The first thing is inside the head, you know. And many things are inside the head. Sometimes for me, I tell you, even at 51, sometimes this gene thing, I also get frightened. Although there's a gene inside me. There's currently a gene. I went to Malaysia, someone would send. In fact, on my wedding day, last time, first wedding, someone would say was inside me for more than 10 years. But anyway.
You know, Chief.
I started hearing sounds, the pebble dropping, and then right after the divorce, I went to see someone who can see things. He said, inside you got one big one for a very long time. Inside your ex-wife also. She went to see someone also, they say yes. So apparently on the day of Nikah, one of the person who don't like her sat down beside her the whole day and she didn't feel anything. Normally your enemy won't sit beside you during Nikah, something is wrong, right? But they don't realize anything. But it's best to forgive these people because on the day of judgment, they're going to get terrible stuff. So for me, I forgive her. Even those person in Malaysia, they do bad. I still do not know who they are actually. But I was told they are jealous or whatever. Sometimes our community is like that. They're jealous, we're going to send this. We got to stay away from it. because these things are real. No, I just saw another video of my family in Indonesia. People said they produce silat, sometimes they go do mantra. The thing is inside, and the thing doesn't want to come out because they enjoy the human body. So this one now, you need to, okay, so I'm going to draw again, same thing. You got to label. This one now, okay, ABC is very clear. Down here, ABC, right? Okay, this one, but now this one now, there's another one, smaller one on here. You got to know what. Can you label the smaller triangle? You must know which side is which. You must be able to imagine, no? It turn round, which part is which. In fact, you use this one, use this thing. Remember the method I tell you just now? You use that method. Yes. Yes, correct. Okay. Okay. You know how many students may put QP? No? They don't know, not sure, you know. So you can follow down here. This is very easy. They already, that's why when you write what is similar to what, you must write in the correct order. Otherwise, they mark you wrong. So you can label now. Now you can label. I label the big one because the big one is very clear. You label the small one.
I put in the numbers.
You put in the numbers.
Okay.
Okay, you can see whether you can, then after that you solve it. Okay, 9, correct? 7 AP. You look down here. This is what? A what?
Oh, wait. Sorry.
You got to be careful. Careful, So that's why I want you to label, because sometimes it's tricky in this part, then your whole calculation will be gone. AP is there. Yes, correct. Okay, now then you find out what's the ratio.
Over 9. That's the right.
Again, what?
12 over 9. Right?
12 over 9, correct. Okay, so you get 1.3333. We can reduce this, divide by 3, you get divide by 3, you get 4 over 3. Okay, you use this 4 over 3. You can use 12 over 9 also, no problem. Okay, up to you. Which one you want? Okay, I leave it as 12 over 9, no problem. Okay, you use this one because you know this one is 1.33333, right? Okay, so now you find what is y. Remember, you want to find bigger one, you got the times. You want to find smaller one, you got to divide.
So y is connected to 7, right? Because it's going.
Yeah, because you're going big. You want to find bigger one. Bigger, you must times.
So I take 12 over 9 times by 7.
Yes, well done. What do you get?
9.33.
Okay, now be careful with the next one. Just now you can take 7 times 12 over 9, 12 over 9 times 7, same thing. The next one divide. You cannot. You must remember what to do. You must divide by this number. This is the number you are supposed to divide. Whatever divide by this number. Remember, you don't get 12, 9 divide by the number. No, you get wrong. No,
So y is 2.33.
9.333, right? 9.9, right?
Because it's 7, right? I think
Okay, there's now 7.7 times
12 over 9.
12 over 9. You get 9.3333?
Yeah.
Yeah, correct. That's the answer.
That's the answer for y.
Yeah.
Only y.
Only y, not x have not.
So you're supposed to minus the 7.
No, this one now is the whole thing. You see, the whole part of the triangle is here. Earlier on, you must remember down here, down here. This one, the part of the triangle, remember if we put x here, x plus 10.9. That's why we got to minus this one to find here. Remember that? Remember,
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, now I still don't know where what. Oh no, here, yeah. Okay. So now you got to find x. Confident, confident, confident.
So is it 12 over 9 divided by 10?
Which side? Okay. Always remember that the divide by or times will be the ratio down here. That means this is 12 over 9. Alamak. See, this is 12 over 9. So you must take 10 divided by 12 over 9. Cannot use the other way around. Huh? For times you can, because it doesn't matter you put first or last.
Yeah, answer is 7.5.
Hey, how much you get?
7.5.
7.5. Well done. I just want to show you one thing. This one now, this deals with, let's say, you are a businessman, you are a middleman. Okay, you got the deal is $1 million. Okay. Then your commission is 4 over 3. 4 over 3 was percent. That means is this one you take, you want to find what is this commission, you take 4 over 3 divide by 100 and then you times by this. Can you find out how much is it? 4 divided by 3 divide by 100 times by 1 million.
Times
Huh?
by.
How much?
Million got how many zeros?
6 zeros.
Yeah. 1.3333.3333.
Okay, so then you divide by 100, eh?
Yeah, I divide by it.
So 1.3 only $1.
No, 1.3333.3333.
Okay, but what is the number actually? Okay, you try again. You try again. Hold on, hold on. 1.2 divided by 100 times by 1 million. Do you get 13,000, comma 13, comma 333.333? Or yours got power? Yours use power, I think. Do you get something like that? No. No. You show me.
Is it take 4 over 3 divided by 100?
Times 1 million.
Or I plus.
Oh, okay. Do you get this?
Yeah, forget it.
You get 13,333, right?
Yeah, 4 3 7.
Okay. So now this is your commission at 13,000. Now let's say we go and round off lah, because just now you say 1.333, we round off to 1.3 lah. So I want you to take 1.3 divided by 100 times 1 million. How much do you get? Can you try? 1.3 divided 100 times 1 million.
So,
What do you get?
13000.
13,000. So actually, if you round off earlier, your commission is less by $333 for 1 million. You say nothing much, but if let's say yours is $20 million deal, then it'll be 3,000, 4,000. You know what I mean? There is a difference if you round off too early. The purpose of showing you this is to show you that your answer will differ by 333, you know. Okay, get the answer if you round off too early. Let's say 403 you use as 1.3. Your answer will can you see the difference is 300 plus? Can see now. This one
Yeah.
we don't round off. We get 13,333. This one we get 13,000. There's $333 less. So that's why we don't round off first at the middle lah. We only round off at the last. You get it? Okay, so we stop here. Is it okay?
Yeah.
Are you all right?
Yes.
Okay. Anything you need help in? Any next topic? What you want? Next topic. You tell me what your school is doing next week. Halfway 2-3 days before.
Okay.
Thursday we're having tuition, right?
Yeah.
So maybe Wednesday you just message me, oh, we are doing this, or Thursday morning or something, or afternoon when you come back you can just message me. Then I will try to prepare something you are dealing in school.
Okay.
Okay, you take care of yourself.
Okay.
Bye bye. Take
Okay.
care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.